Hello everyone. We've done a lot of PCR tests as usual over the weekend, and these amount to some 3,500 over the weekend and a further 1,250 done in the 24 hours from yesterday until today. There are also a number of community positives over the 3-day period from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. This totals 669, which obviously is a large number. I think it's important to realize, though, that we now have over 200 reports of lateral flow tests embedded within that 669 figure. And the total number of positives who have been reported through lateral flow testing is now 832 people. When we give the total number of cases for the islands since last year, that includes our lateral flow positive tests. And the total number of cases since last year is now 3,354. So those 669 positive cases are from community, and there are a further 9 people who tested positive when they were exiting quarantine, and they've obviously remained in isolation. Our active cases are now 2,118, which gives us a prevalence, which means the number of people suffering or having contracted SARS-CoV-2 being around 3% across the islands. We are doing an awful lot of testing, not only in PCR testing, but also in the lateral flow. And the whole purpose of this testing is to try to identify people who are positive, because people who are positive for SARS-CoV-2 can go on to spread the infection. So I very much appreciate the community's commitment to this program. By isolating when you're known to have SARS-CoV-2, we will bring down the positive rates in the community by keeping the infections out of the community. Needless to say, as we introduce the policy, we're going to pick up an awful lot of positives at the start, and so I very much appreciate continued cooperation with this and following the policy. Just to remind people, if you look at gov.ky/coronavirus, there's an awful lot of information about how the lateral flow policy should be used. There's infographics and other information to help you, whether you be yourself or an organization trying to implement the policy. As far as hospital admissions are concerned, we currently have 14 people in the Georgetown Hospital of the HSA currently, 5 of whom are needing extra oxygen, but there is no one on a ventilator and no one needing enhanced respiratory support. To give you a little bit more detail about that, I think it's important to understand that not only are people being admitted, but they're also being discharged. So since Friday, there have been 14 people in total admitted, but at the same time, there have been 12 people that have been discharged. And that's what you would expect. As people get treated, they get better, and they're able to go home again. For vaccinations, our current total vaccinations are 118,285, of which 57,105 are first doses, representing 80% of our population of 71,106 people. 54,857 people, or 77% of people, have had the 2-dose course, and 6,323 have had a third or a booster dose. Because we are now giving this booster dose not only to people who are over 40 as of this week, but also to frontline workers of any age, it's difficult for me to give this breakdown by age on a daily basis. So all I can say at the minute is that 6,323 represents 9% of our total population of 71,106. Thank you.